When we sit in a dedicated practice, we want to find a comfortable seat. So what is a comfortable seat? Finding our own way into comfort, the most comfortable position for the body is really wise and skillful, because then we can also turn that care towards our students. Find the most comfortable posture in a restorative asana. Sitting cross-legged, right, helpful. Maybe this is comfortable for some, but you might find that you prefer sitting on your knees or in a chair or standing up. And metta instructions are a little different than, say, the first turning of the wheel practice instructions, Vipassana and Zen, which is seated, not moving, and working with that discomfort that comes up. In metta, it's very difficult to be loving and kind, especially to oneself, if the body is uncomfortable. Finding a comfortable seat helps set the stage for loving kindness. So I really encourage you during your daily practice of metta to find that comfortable seat, and it might be sitting in a chair. We don't have to sit on the floor. There are really no hard and fast rules with a metta practice or Brahma-vihara practices. So take a moment to find a seat that feels comfortable in your body. We know from science as well that when we repeat positive thoughts in the mind, this produces positive chemical response, like the happy chemicals in the body. And when we are in a negative or afflictive state of mind, this produces in turn the more afflictive chemicals, cortisol, adrenaline. And it seems to me that most of us as humans in this world that we live in are living, right, some variation of fight or flight in the nervous system, even if it's small, sometimes big, but a lot of stress. And so Dr. Singh Khalsa in Los Angeles, who is one of my Kundalini teachers, he's a phenomenal doctor, said cortisol is like battery acid to the brain. Oh, that was mind-blowing to me when I heard him make that statement many years ago. And I thought, well, I don't want battery acid in my brain. I would love loving kindness chemicals in my brain, serotonin, dopamine, oxytocin, endocannabinoids, right? All of those feel-good chemicals. Metta allows this, right? Metta really helps the mind stay in what we would say in Buddhism, a wholesome place, a wholesome state. I really like that word wholesome now. I didn't so much when I was younger, but I enjoy it quite a bit now. So finding that comfortable seat. The phrases we want to repeat all of the time, right? We're creating new samskaras or kind of pathways in the brain. And we know from neuroscience that there's a lot of neuroplasticity, and what fires together wires together. My teacher, George Haas, always said, until you can sit for 10 minutes with continuous metta running without distraction, right, you must practice all of the time. So I took this on. I kind of was like, I'm going to do this thing. And I've found 20 some years in that it works. It has completely changed my lens, the lenses that I see myself through, that I see others through. This doesn't mean it takes away pain and discomfort. It means that the pain and discomfort can be held, right, by the wisdom of the heart. And this is so helpful for all of our students as well, to learn that they can have discomfort and still hold space for that with loving kindness. We'll just take a couple minutes to practice. And closing the eyes. And just inviting your sits bones to settle into whatever they're resting on. Inviting awareness to notice sensation of your legs, and stacking one vertebrae on top of the other, just in the natural curvature of the spine with a subtle lift at the heart space. Invite the shoulder blades to drop down the back of the body. Let the arms hang. Balance the head on the spine. And let the jaw go slack. Relax the tongue in your mouth. Soften the eyes in their sockets. Notice sensation of breath in and breath out without the need to change your breath in any way. Just letting it be. And for our practice today, bring the right palm onto the belly, left hand onto the heart space. You can always move the arms. But starting here, breathe into your hands. And notice that the hands hold you as you inhale. And as you exhale, notice the sensation of the hands are also holding you. A slightly different feeling. But as you breathe in and out of your own palms, that felt sense of being held. Soften the belly. Not forcing the belly to soften, but this invitation of space and softness. Perhaps even beginning to notice the beating of your own heart. Invite your mind to drop down to the wisdom of the heart, softening the brain and the thinking mind. And then beginning to silently repeat, may I be happy and peaceful. May I be healthy and strong. May I be safe and protected from inner and outer harm. And may I be filled with ease. May I be happy and peaceful. May I be healthy and strong. May I be safe and protected from inner and outer harm. May I be filled with ease. May I be happy and peaceful. May I be healthy and strong. May I be safe and protected from inner and outer harm. And may I be filled with ease. And keep some awareness on the breath in and out the entire time. Know that you don't have to believe what you're repeating. There may be other thoughts and distractions as soon as you notice you've wandered away from the phrases. Just gently return. Come back first to the sensation of breath in and out, to the space of the belly and the heart, and begin again. If you notice feelings that are the opposite of loving kindness, if sadness arises, grief, doubt, hold space for this to the best of your ability. Allow that shakiness to be present while you continue to repeat the phrases. Metta practice is said to be a purification of anything living within inside of us that is not loving. And so sometimes sadness arises. And let that flow to the best of your ability. Often doubt arises. All of these things are okay, not making them a problem at all. May I be happy and peaceful. May I be healthy and strong. May I be safe and protected from inner and outer harm. May I be filled with ease. If one phrase really resonates, you could repeat that one phrase over and over again. And now please bring the palms together at heart center in Anjali Mudra. And just take a gentle bow into yourself in deep gratitude for your willingness to practice, and for the kindness of your heart that's always present. Namaste.